Hi everyone, welcome to On the Couch. I'm Kristen.
And I'm Ryan.
Today we have a very special guest with us today. It's Gina from Rowan Prep. How are you today?
I'm doing great, thrilled to be here.
Good, we are so glad to have you on the show today.
Thank you, Kristen.
Now for all our viewers, we would really like to know what is Rowan Prep, and I know when I first talked to you, that was the one thing I really wanted to know, just what is this?
Yes, well, Rowan Prep is the newest member of the musical family over at the Department of Fine and Performing Arts over at Rowan University, which is the great music program. It's like a conservatory over at Rowan University. And we decided that we needed sort of a feeder program where we would be a community school of music. And we'd open the doors from ages 0 through adulthood.
And describe age 0, what is
Okay,
that?
well, we have a program for really young kids, and it's called Music Together. And in fact, one of the founders of it is a professor, Lily Levinowitz, and she created this program. And they teach the kids, you know, they march around, they talk about instruments, and it's a way of bonding with the parents. So either the caregiver comes or the parent. So that's 0 to 4. And then we've created sort of group beginner classes, and that's for kids between ages 5 and 7, where the parents aren't sure if they're ready to go into a studio like with a teacher alone. So you get to sort of play with other kids, but actually you're focusing in on piano. We have group beginner piano lessons, group beginner guitar, and that lets you focus in, but in a group setting. Then there comes a time where you should start your private lessons. So that's like between the ages of 7 and in through middle and high school. But you can also take ensembles, because it can get a little daunting if you're in there only with a teacher. You should have fun, and we have jazz ensembles. We're starting a Glee, which for all those Gleekers out there, you come in, we have a great professor, Joey Goldberg, who's going to teach, you know, how do you sing this way, the harmonies and things like that. And we have a great relationship with Rowan Youth Orchestra. They're part of our family. And we're starting a string ensemble that will be scholarshiped and will go out and perform in the community. And we want to welcome adults. There are adults throughout Glassboro that they said, you know, we took lessons when we were younger. We want to come back and take lessons and be part of a community of music.
How much work goes into creating a program like this? How many hours does it take to really put something like this together?
Well, I mean, what you're trying to do is you're trying to sort of build a structure, a paradigm. So you have to first get your university faculty. You have to get your faculty who you know you can trust, not only with university kids, but can talk to a 5-year-old. So that we already have in place. But we also have to start hiring other faculty, because it's a potpourri of kids, so you have to make sure you have a teacher that would fit a certain type of kid. So we're building that faculty. The facilities is great over at Rowan at the Fine and Performing Arts Department, because we're an all Steinway school. That's really brilliant, because the kids are coming in, they're playing on good instruments. I think getting the word out, and that's why I love being here, so that parents know that we are here, that this is just not a campus for university people aged university aged people. You could come in, you bring your kid, you yourself could take a lesson, and you can hear all the music going on, and you can be part of it and learn too. But the structure will take a little time. We just started. We opened our doors September the 1st, and we have about 25 students already in place. They're taking lessons, but we need a lot more to really make a full community.
How quickly did students sign up for this once they heard about it?
Well, we had an open house, and we had the MENC kids. They helped me, and they had all the instruments. We had a petting zoo, an instrument petting zoo. So the kids loved, and they said, oh, I want to try this instrument. And then we also talked to the older kids who were in high school, you know, what could we offer? If things weren't being offered, again, because we're still building all those pillars, they gave us ideas and said, you know, you need more string teachers. That's what we're working on now. You need more percussion. You need more of this. This is what we're interested in. So we have to listen, and then we have to react, but it has to be very organized, because I think quality is really important, because that reflects FPA's quality.
Now, do you feel like this is a type of program, because I mean, you hear it all the time now, band programs being cut, music programs being cut. Do you feel like this is the type of program that could really benefit kids who aren't getting that as much in their regular everyday school?
Sure. And I think the important thing is that we have a true dialogue with the band directors and the orchestra directors, because there are programs in place in the area. We know that. So we don't want to encroach upon them. We want to say, what don't you have that we can help you, and the kids could come and learn here. So we want more of like a synergy thing, where we're not, sort of trying to take over their territory, but we want to enhance
A working
what they
together
do.
process,
Right.
yeah.
Because some things have been cut. What can we help you? Because we do have the facilities, we have the resources. What could we do?
And you said the students in the program are working with Rowan students and also Rowan professors, right?
Yes, they're working. We've tried to set it so that it's grad students. For example, we have a piano institute, and all the kids that are in the graduate program, they've graduated, they have their undergraduate degree, they will be teaching, and they teach the group beginner class. We have a great teacher doing that, and the other students who are fabulous performers and teachers are doing that, but it has to be at the graduate level.
So this really helps them learn how to teach other
Yes.
students as well as the students learn.
Sure. I mean, how do you teach? How do you learn to teach? You go out and you teach. So, and it's very important. And we also have the professors who are there that check in with them. And that's important, that they have sort of a sounding board to saying, hey, this didn't work. What could I do? So it's a work in progress for them as well. But it's still of the same quality of excellence. That's really important to those of us that are running it.
So describe like your role exactly. What exactly do you do for the program?
Well, it's a director role. What I try to see is, I try to see the channels. We have to work on education issues. We have to work on administrative issues. We have to make sure that there's the relationship between the teachers and the students. There's marketing issues, there's PR. So that again, you could have the greatest program, and if nobody knows about it, it doesn't matter. It won't flourish. And my goal, one of my highest mission statements when I wrote it, was to make sure that this would not only work, but it would flourish. And we're not there yet, but we're getting there because the word is spreading that we have some really wonderful things happening.
So in order to get in on those wonderful things, how would a student who wants to be involved get there?
Okay, so first of all, there's different ways. They could check out our website, and I know you have that. You're going to list that for me, Rowan Prep. And you'll see the divisions. If you want to study privately, if you want to do group beginner classes, if you want to play in our ensembles. I have my phone number. I am there to direct. I get most calls from the parents. What should they do next? What are the best things for their students? So the important thing is to ask the questions, okay, and not just sit back and say, oh, I should be a part of that. I'll help you. That's again another role of a director, is to sort of be, I have to make sure that I'm talking to the constituency and not just like sitting up there in an administrative thing. That's not how I do it. It's important to talk to the parents and say, tell me what you need.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. We now understand this is a program that's very, very beneficial to the Glassboro community as well as the Rowan community. So
No matter what age.
Whatever
so
age.
Ryan and I could do it if we wanted to, right?
Just
Have to bring
definitely,
the
you're
trumpet
there.
back out. It's
I'll
that
give you a
time.
discount.
Well, thank you so much for coming on. We'll have that information for you, the contact information for everyone who wants to get involved with Rowan Prep. Thank you, and we'll see you right back in just a minute.